Hey everybody, this is Jamie with milkallergymom.com. I am here tonight with my son and we are making some cookies that only require 2 ingredients. And so we wanted to let you guys know about this recipe. So I told Graham that he was going to make cookies tonight all by himself, and he asked how he was going to do that, and I told him that it was only 2 ingredients and he could totally handle this on his own. So in the middle of getting it ready, we thought, ooh, we should tell our friends about how easy these cookies are for kids to make. So the key on this is, a lot of people know this recipe as like a Weight Watchers recipe, or a 1-point cookie from Weight Watchers, or a cake mix and pumpkin recipe. But for people with dairy allergies, finding the right ingredients that work for you is the trick to this well-known recipe. So like I said, it requires 2 ingredients. So Graham opened the can of pumpkin by himself with our can opener. This is our awesome organic pumpkin that we found for just over $1 at Aldi.
But Mom, you took off the sharp lid.
Yes, I took off the sharp part for Graham so he did not get hurt. So we use a manual can opener. We've had some discussion with some of our readers about our favorite can opener. We put it on our list of favorite things that you can get at Amazon. We have a manual one because it's really good for travel. So we can take it to grandma's during the holidays and camping and vacation, and we can open our own cans with our can opener, because we know that other people's can openers probably open cream of mushroom soup and cream of chicken soup. So we like that ours is nice and portable. If it's somewhere, buddy, you can go grab it and we'll show them our can opener over there. And the second ingredient, and hello to everybody. If you want to say hi and interact, we would love to say hi to you, see who's on tonight. Our second ingredient is a cake mix. So you use a can of pumpkin and a cake mix. But as a milk allergy family, you guys may know that finding a dairy-free cake mix is very tricky. You cannot just go to the store and find any cake mix to use for these cookies. So what we have found, we have been using for over a decade. Hi Cheryl, and hi Judith, and hi Veronica. See, they're saying hi to us right there. And Sarah, hi from Cedar Falls, Iowa. Awesome. I think they're in the, maybe they're not in the same time zone as us, but anyways, hi guys, we're happy to have you here. So we are making 2 ingredient cookies with a can of pumpkin, and hello Janine, and a box of Duncan Hines cake mix. Now you guys have to read the ingredients for yourselves when you go to the store, because I think that they have flavors that are not safe. Hello to Jasmine. But we grabbed the classic yellow because we want to make like a vanilla cake cookie. Hi Jennifer. You guys, you know what, on the other night when we were talking about the big recall video, you guys all said where you were from, and that was super fun. Everybody could see from Mexico. Hi Anna from Mexico. They're here from a different country. Isn't that awesome? Do I know them? Nope, only through here. But saying where you're from is awesome. And did you guys know that you can find dairy-free cake mix? So as you guys know, probably our top blog post for 8 years has been our homemade cake recipes. So we have a chocolate and a vanilla and a confetti, a 1-minute microwave cake. Those are just most popular posts from Alabama on there. Jennifer from Alabama, and Atlanta. We drove through Atlanta on our way to Disney. That was really fun. That was a big city compared to where we are from. So that was fun. We were making a big deal about all the big cities we drove through. What was I saying? Okay, so the cake mix. It says that it just contains wheat, and it's a big, long ingredient list. So it can be scary. There's Aunt Ashley. Say hi.
Hi, Ashley.
It can be a little scary when we have all these ingredients, but we have been using the Duncan Hines cake mixes sparingly, because I like to make my homemade cakes, but we do use these on occasion, and especially for things like our 2 ingredient cookies. So it says that it just contains wheat, but let me give you a little bit of information about this. We stopped using this cake mix for a couple years because they used to have a disclaimer on it that said it was processed in a plant with tree nuts, and it may contain tree nuts. Miles is anaphylactic to cashew and tree nuts. So just recently I was wanting to show you guys, I was wanting to do a better picture of this recipe on our blog, and I went and I looked to check out the cake mix again, and this is another lesson that things can change. So you always want to just keep your eye out and file things in your brain, because it turns out that it didn't have that note on there anymore. So instead of just taking their word for it, are you totally bored? What Graham is supposed to be doing is mixing up even better our 2 ingredients, and then I'll tell you about the cake mix. So we have our little bowl here, and I told him to mix it up, and he told me he was done. But Grammy, you have to actually incorporate it has to be mixed so much that you can't see the powder in it. So if you want to work on that while I tell him about this cake mix.
I can't actually say.
She said, love you, buddy. So I called the company and I said, you used to have a disclaimer on your cake mix about nuts, and now you don't. Can you give me a little bit more information about that? And the guy really seemed to know his information really well. He said, we have a couple of factories, manufacturing plants. If there are nuts in the factory, it will be on the box that says it's processed in a factory with that. And if it's not, I hope we don't lose power. If it's not, then it won't have that disclaimer. And then he went further to say, so we have walnuts in one of our brownies, and one of our frostings. Thanks, Graham, he's plugging us in. Has pecans in a frosting. So he actually knew the products that had the nuts, so he could tell me it was pecan and walnut. And so I was really impressed with the level of knowledge that he had, and that made me trust making these cookies up for my son. So if you guys want to call or email the company yourself, you're more than welcome to, but there are nuts in some of the factories for Duncan Hines. You just really want to check your labels. And probably some of the cake mixes do contain dairy too. There's just a handful that don't. And so you guys are kind of saying, if you guys know what flavors of cake you have had that are dairy free, go ahead and list those for us in the comments. And I think this one is classic yellow, and another one, I don't even want to guess, a devil's food. Like I said, we haven't done these for a while. So Graham is getting the mix all put together here, and we won't stay on very long to get these in the oven and pull them out for you, but the oven's just at 350. This is a great thing that your kids can help with and do all by themselves. Right, kiddo?
Huh?
Do it all by yourself,
Oh,
pretty much.
okay.
We told Miles and Jeff we were making them cookies. So do you use a whole can of pumpkin? Yes, you do. And honestly, some recipes, if you look, they'll call for you to put some water in it, but I don't like the consistency of that when the cookies are done. And you have leftovers, when they have water in them, I think that they get sticky and kind of gross. The water will stretch the batter, but I've always opted just for the 2 ingredients without any water, and I do refrigerate them. So these are like full of fiber. If you're trying to find a way to get fiber in your diet, of course, 1 can of pumpkin mixed with a whole box of cake mix is going to be lots of fiber. Ashley has done yellow and strawberry. I forgot about strawberry, Ash. That one is a good one. About the strawberry, that is a really good one to put into Rice Krispie treats. For a while there, it was really popular for people to put cake mix in Rice Krispie treats, and so that was a fun way to make strawberry Rice Krispie treats. I had a post on the blog once, and it was really ugly picture, so I took it down. But we'll have to update that sometime. It's a fun spring treat. Confetti and red velvet. I did not know about confetti. That's a new one. Thank you guys for sharing all of that. So we will just make cookies with my little melon baller. I've had this forever, and it's a great way for the kids to be able to successfully put cookie batter on the cookie sheet without having to mess with how big of a spoonful to do and it being inconsistent. So the kids can really handle that melon baller really well. And also I wanted to share that we're going to put it on our pizza stone. And we have 2 different stones that we use for cookie sheets. I got rid of all my Teflon and non-stick metal stuff. So I'm a fan of the stones, but we have 2. And we have one that has dairy allowed on it, and it's a different shape, so we can discern between the 2. And then our second stone is the one that we do everything dairy-free on. So Will it be like pumpkin cookies? The pumpkin is not real prevalent in the taste. It's almost like the cake is what you taste more of, I think, if I remember right. I haven't made these for a while. And another funny thing is, I don't know if this is true or not, but if anybody can let us know, they also used to make a dairy-free brownie. And one time I had company and I thought I was making the cookies with the pumpkin, and it turned out I made it had brownie mix instead of cake mix, and I did not know that. And so I made these things and they ended up being like brownie bites, and the girls loved them. So you can actually do this if the brownie mix is still dairy-free. I have no idea. I have not bought Duncan Hines mixes for a long time. But I wanted to show you guys this. So the brownies are yummy. Cheryl, are the brownies still dairy-free? So Graham is just going to, oh, he wants to show us. He just got it all mixed together. Your easy baking recipes through school finals. Yay, awesome. Oh my gosh, I don't miss school finals.
Mom, can I do it?
Can Graham do it? Yes, they do make brownies. Awesome. So yeah, you can do this with brownies too, and just call them like little brownie bites. So Graham is going to put these on the cookie sheet for us. We're going to put them in a 350 degree oven for, my recipe says 7 to 10 minutes. And what I have on the blog is when we did the devil's food, and I need to clean up the post. It's kind of messy, so I'm going to clean that up tonight. But we had done the devil's food, which is chocolate, and mixed it with a can of pumpkin. And then I put crushed candy canes on them. So that's the picture that we have on the blog right now, which made it like a Christmas cookie, where this one with the pumpkin and the classic yellow might be more like a fall quick cookie. And if you have friends who are watching their weight, this is actually a Weight Watchers recipe that I guess is like 1 point. I don't know. That's what I'm told. You guys are great about telling us about the brownies. Thank you so much. And you want to check if you're allergic to nuts, if they are made in a factory with nuts or not. They should say that if they are. That's what I've been told by the company. So Graham has us. See, this is something your kids can totally do. Hey, Cassandra, that's my good friend. She's on here. What brand of candy canes? So they just handed out candy canes. They were Brock's today at our homeschool group, and I didn't let Miles have them. The candy canes that I especially love, because I'm a little crunchy, is natural candy canes that I buy at the natural candy store. I have some on order that are coming, and they are so delicious. They are all natural, and they are made with real peppermint oil and no artificial food coloring, and those are my absolute favorite. Otherwise, Cassandra, I bet you know some safe candy canes. I know you are a huge fan of Spangler candies, and do they make a candy cane? Because I'm thinking that they do. And I know we've talked about that before on the blog. So if you want to confirm that that might be a candy cane that has been safe. But you guys do have to watch that. I know it's just candy and or sugar and coloring and peppermint oil or whatever, but a ton of candy canes will have disclaimers that they're made in a plant with milk or nuts, and so you can't just take for granted. I knew when they had Brock's out today at homeschool group that their factory makes tons of chocolate and stuff. I knew that their candy corn has a disclaimer on it, and so we didn't even venture into that. But I have the Natural Candy Store. Is one of our favorites. You can get a ton of, I just ordered, I'm going to do like a box opening when that comes, because I ordered natural food coloring for making sugar cookies that are dairy-free and egg-free. I ordered chocolates and candy canes, and so I will show you guys that stuff on video, and I will link in this post a link to that store online, because it's a really, really fun store. You can shop by any allergy, so you can pick allergy free completely, and then you can also see in each candy what the ingredients are, what the factory processing is. So it is very, very convenient for us to just have a one-stop shop with tons of different brands. Even they have got the Enjoy Life on there, and our favorite candy canes and natural food coloring. So it's awesome. Yes, Spangler, they make all sorts of brand flavored candy canes. You haven't bought one this year? They have Dum Dum. Oh yeah, they have the different flavored candy canes too. So, and another thing that's really yummy. Oh, Graham, where is that at? The peppermints that we buy. Do we have those somewhere? So there's like peppermint candies made by Yum Earth, and if you're just gonna crush them up for the top of cookies, yes. These are another favorite, wild peppermint flavored organic hard candies made by Yum Earth. And it's organic cane sugar, organic rice syrup, and peppermint oils. And all along the back, it's vegan, gluten-free, tree nut-free, peanut-free. So, you know, there's things that I'm not super crunchy when I'll buy a box of Duncan Hines cake mix to make quick cookies and let my kid make cookies all by himself, and then I buy organic candy canes. So I've thrown out before, you guys, I'm like a medium person when it comes to health choices in food, because I like convenience, but I also like to, when I see quality, organic, natural stuff for my kids, I'm a sucker for that too. So anyways, I think that is all I have. Hopefully you enjoyed all the tips here for simple 2-ingredient cookies. Who knew there were so many tips to be had? So if you missed those, you can just catch this on replay. I just wanted to be quick tonight. This seems like a good time to be on, and we have a great crew here. So we thank you for being here. When we get done with the cookies, we will take a picture and post those in this thread. You can see what they look like. And another fun thing I'll just add really quick, you could put mix-ins with this. So if you have Enjoy Life chocolate chips, those are really yummy to add into these cookies as well. We are waiting for our big shipment of chocolate chips from Amazon. I think we bought them all out, and I got an email from Amazon. We all got them at like $3.65 a bag for like 6 of them. I put it on Facebook as soon as I saw that sale because I knew you guys would all love that. And I got an email from Amazon saying, do I want to cancel my order or wait, because they aren't going to come quickly? And there was no way I was canceling that order. I'm like, I will wait. So I am still waiting. I'm sure that some of you guys are too, but that is fun to put in those chocolate chips if you have those. So we're going to put these in the oven and make a fun little snack for the boys in the basement. We thank you guys for being here. Feel free to ask any questions, hang out and talk, and we hope that you have a very great evening. This is Jamie and Graham with Milk Allergy Mom, helping you navigate your food allergy journey. We'll talk to you later. Bye.